Hey guys, Covered in Style here. Welcome back to my channel. We're doing the Friendcation palette round 2. I really like this palette, so I wanted to give you another look. We're going to use Girl Bye and a little bit of a Moment, this blue color. And this is the look here that we're going to do. I just wanted to be able to give you more than one look for a palette because often than none, we get one look. So we're going to do this look. Let's get started. I do have blemishes on my face. I'm just like everyone else. We all have blemishes that we need to conceal, so don't feel like you're the only one. Start with your moisturizer. Today I'm using the Clinique ID moisturizer. I like this moisturizer because it's 2-in-1. It's a serum and a moisturizer, and it's customizable depending on your face and the dryness or the combination or the oiliness. So let it sink into your skin. I usually tie my hair back. The little hairs that get in the way, I want them pulled back so that I have a blank canvas and I'm focused on my face. We're gonna get started with the Infallible Matte Lock Primer. This is just a drugstore primer that I purchased. A trick I learned for prepping and priming my face before adding foundation and concealer is letting it really sink in before you put it on, because you don't want that slip and slide. We're going to use the Coverfx again here, Power Play Foundation. I will list all the colors of everything that I used below, but like I said before, I love to use a brush to disperse the foundation all over my face before I beauty blend and blend it all out. The best trick here with a beauty blender is to make sure that it's damp. Soak it up, squeeze all the water out, and that's the perfect ratio of water to sponge. See that flawless finish? Yeah. Now we're going to use the concealer Can't Stop Won't Stop by NYX. I will list the color below. I just do that triangle shape underneath my eye, and today I'm actually using 2. So the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Self-Setting Concealer here. Just a little bit of a lighter color to really highlight underneath my eyes. And then we're going to blend it all out with the Beauty Blender. Just make sure it's damp, because if it's not, it's really tough to blend out. I can tell here that I didn't have it as damp as I wanted it to, but lesson learned. It just took longer to blend it all out. I usually go on my eyelids because I want to set a layer of concealer to prime for my eyeshadow. Now we're going to go into Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Filt'r setting powder, and like I said before, I like to dust a little bit underneath or wherever I put my concealer to help set it right away before I bake. It just speeds up my process, and if I don't have time to bake, it's good enough. I'm using the brush here to dip back into the setting powder and create a little layer underneath my eyes to bake and also to catch any eyeshadow fallout. Now for our brows. This is like the most highly requested thing aside from lashes that people want to know how to do. I need to make a video, I know, but for now, just really use the spoolie and brush those hairs into the direction that they grow. Then you're going to take a flat angled brush. You're going to take some product. I am using the Anastasia dipbrow product here, and you're going to create the shape of the eyebrow on the outside, and with the rest of the product you're just going to brush it through the hairs. Then you take the spoolie, brush it out to thin out the color, and repeat. Now for eyeshadow. So we are going to take the Girl Bye and we're going to create that wash of color that you need before you apply to the lid. I usually go in a shape that I want, and then I just blend so that it just is like a faint blend of color. Now I dipped into another palette. This is going to be the Juvia's Place palette. The color is Iffy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I needed a dark purple to deepen up the crease. And you just create kind of a V shape at the outer corner of your eye. And you just blend out the edges. Blend, blend, blend. But you definitely want a deep color in the crease. Alright guys, now get ready for my little trick here that I do. Normally I would use concealer, right? And I would create the shape to differentiate the colors. But here I'm using the Stila liquid eyeshadow, and because it's kind of like this platinum metallic color, it's going to make the eyeshadow really shine and bring out the metallic color in the eyeshadow. Now the reason why I picked purple is because there's little flecks of purple, there's little flecks of blue in the eyeshadow that I want to use today, and this is all really going to come together in the end. So I like to take the same color that you use in the crease after you apply your concealer or your liquid eyeshadow to really just we're just blending out the edges and really making sure that it comes all the way to the inner corner, and you can see that halo of color over the eyeshadow, because once you put the other eyeshadow over, it's kind of hard to go back and forth because you're going to start blending everything together. So we're going to take a moment here, which is the color called A Moment, and we're going to just apply it on top of this liquid eyeshadow. On the track. Playing on the track. So I'm going back in with the Iffy, and I'm really just darkening up the corner here. You just want to blend the two colors there so you don't see that harsh line. So now we're just taking Iffy all the way underneath the lash line and just creating kind of the smoky effect all the way around, just bringing that purple color and making it all make sense. Alright, so we're going to take this LA Girl gel liners. I'm actually going to use two here. So you see how my eye has half of the outside is like darker and the half of the inside is lighter. So I'm going to take this dark blue color and just put it from the middle to the outside, and then I'm going to take a lighter color, same LA Girl gel liner, and I'm going to put it on the inside. I just kind of want it to all make sense from top to bottom, and it just really makes my eyes pop when I have a lighter color in the waterline. Now I'm going to take this MAC highlighter that I'm going to use on my cheeks, but I'm also going to use it on my inner corner highlights because we love that. Whenever I do a smoky eye, I have to have an inner corner highlight because it really just lightens up the face, because usually it's a smoky dark eye and the highlight just brightens it up a little bit. Now for some liner, we're going to just put a thin layer of liner on our lash line. I'm just doing this because I have liner on the inner waterline that I don't want it to, I just want it to all come together, and I just felt like I needed liner. That's right, time for contour and highlight. So we're gonna take the Huda Beauty in the color medium, their cream contour, and it's really a creamy consistency, so it's nice. It comes out very easily, so a little goes a long way. I really like this Sephora brush that I use. It's an angled, sort of flat brush that I use, and I usually go the direction from the top of my ear to the bottom of my chin, and I'll stop like mid-eye and just brush up and just blend, blend, blend. You're going to set all of this with powder, so it doesn't need to be perfect in my opinion, because the powder will fill in the spaces. You just really want that intense contour because you'll kind of lighten it up in a second.
On the track.
So now that we've contoured the cheekbones with the cream contour and a little bit on the nose, I don't go too intense anymore, but I do a little bit of a wash of color to give that precision. Now we're going to take the Fenty Beauty in the color Mocha Mommy, and we're just going to set our contour everywhere that we put it, from underneath our cheekbones, underneath our chin, and then a little bit on the nose and forehead. Now I'm going to take a little fluffy brush, and we're going to take this Bobbi Brown highlighters trio, and I'm going to take the darkest shade, and I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up, hit the bell if you want to know when the next time I post, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. We're gonna set with the setting spray. Let it dry, girl, let it dry. This is my favorite part. And for the lashes, we just did a wispy lash here. These are the Ardell Wispy Lashes. And I'm gonna take my favorite lipstick by MAC, Whirl. Sort of a mauvey pink color that I wear like almost every day, and it matches the wash of color we have behind the eyeshadow, and it kind of just brings it all together. I didn't want a nude, but I wanted a nude, so a pinky nude always works for me, and that's the look. Let me know what you think in the comments below, because your opinion matters, and I just want to know if I'm doing good, so let me know. Here's the look.